Today, we're hearing from Daniel Goleman, best-selling author of the revolutionary new book, Social Intelligence, The New Science of Human Relationships.
When I wrote the book, Emotional Intelligence, in 1995, I really was basing it on a newly emerged field called affective neuroscience. It was the study of brains and emotions. Now, in the last 3 or 4 years, still another new field has emerged, social neuroscience, which is the new understanding of what's going on inside our brains while we interact. So social intelligence is the interpersonal part of emotional intelligence. It's an entirely new science of human relationships. What social neuroscience is telling us is that our brains are mainly designed to connect to the brains of other people. And the elegance of this is stunning. For example, they've just discovered that when a woman who a man finds attractive looks straight in his eyes, not to the side, not a coy little flirting glance, but straight in his eyes, it triggers the release of dopamine, the neurotransmitter of pleasure. So what that does is make the social brain a primary connector for the biological future of the species. We are wired to connect in ways we had not realized, and it means that our interactions aren't trivial. It means that our interactions with anybody are a two-way street where one person's brain is setting the other person's brain into a certain range, and that person's brain in return is setting the other person's brain for better or for worse in any of 1,000 emotional states. And that this goes on second to second to second out of our awareness. But this chatter between brains is what keeps an interaction in synchrony, is what keeps things on track in a conversation, is what allows rapport, is the basis for love. It's the basis for any effective interaction. Very important in understanding the implications of how we're wired connected is what's called mindsight. Mindsight means simply that we recognize, that we sense what the other person is feeling, what the other person is thinking, what the other person intends. And actually this work is done for us continually by mirror neurons, by these newly discovered brain cells that are our internal Wi-Fi. Because we're connected in this way, it means that there is an emotional economy, that there's a subterranean give and take between us at the emotional level that adds up over the course of a day or a week or a lifetime. And it means that other people make us feel better or worse, or we make them feel better or worse. And if it goes in just one direction, it starts to matter biologically. It starts to matter for our health. It starts to matter for our marriage. So it's not a trivial thing that our emotions are contagious. It actually has vast implications for our day-to-day lives. If we get feedback on, did you get it? Didn't you get it? What was that person feeling? The social brain picks it up quickly, and we can learn this skill. And in fact, every skill of social intelligence can be improved at any point in life. Why would we want to do it? Because these are the skills that make us effective with other people. These are the skills of a good teacher. These are the skills of a good physician. These are the skills of a good lover. These are the skills of a good parent. So they're skills that are vital for having a rich life. I guess the good news is that even though we're wired to connect, this isn't hardwiring. We can get better. We can improve at any point in life.
Be sure to pick up Daniel Goleman's groundbreaking new hardcover, Social Intelligence.